Hello everybody and welcome back to Traversing Food, where today we're going to be checking out this British ORP menu number 3. It's got a pack date of December of 2019, so it's not really that old. And I checked, it's been a while since I've done an ORP. It's been about a year. But anyway, on one side of the bag, we got our menu contents. On the other side, you got your unauthorized sale, purchase prohibited. Also got your pack date and everything, but got nutritional information, but the only information it gives you is the ration contains 4,000 calories, over a 24-hour period. Wish I had a little bit more information than that, but it's pretty much more than what the old style boxes had. But anyway, I got this from the great people at MRE Mountain. I did put this on a scale. It weighs in at 1,540 grams or 3.4 pounds. But anyway, get my knife. Get this opened up. I don't think it really matters what side the back is. And these bags are actually kind of tough. Because I did sharpen my knife. It just don't want to tear really good at all. First out of the bag, got our little accessory pack and a reusable Ziploc bag. Looks like we got a main. We have steak, vegetables, and dumplings. Oh, and I know in my last video, before I get some items down, it has these weird lines sometimes going through the middle of the picture. I don't see that on my camera, so I don't know what causes it. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But it seems like it only happens when I have nothing on the table yet. But let's keep going. We've got raspberry toasted muesli with milk. I don't think I've had that before. Sounds different. We've got a drink. It is a cola flavored drink. I'm just going to put everything down here. I'll get everything organized later. We got a beef burrito style filling with rice. That's 300 grams. What is it? That was 300 grams also. The muesli is 100 grams. We've got chocolate cake. A sesame bar. And yeah, it looks like all those are welded together. We've got chili peanuts. That sounds different. Which is that way? 100 grams. Got our biscuits brown, and I swear that's the colored package that would be, the fruits biscuits. But they slapped the biscuits brown label on there, so okay, I'll find out when I open it up. We've got a drink mix, lemon flavored. Got a fortified energy powder. We've got a grapefruit drink. Got a apricot jam. And a sambal spicy red chili sauce. I miss the hot diggity dog sauce. I really do. And if I remember right, at least with the boxes, there's usually a whole lot more food. At least I thought there was. Anyway, let's get the bag opened up here. See what we got inside. We've got our big old spoon. I always call it a shovel. That thing's just huge. Okay, we got 4 packs of sugar. 4 packs of creamer. We've got 3 pieces of gum. Let's see, we got strong mint, and strong mint. Thought they might be all separate flavors. We've got a hot chocolate drink. Just plain hot chocolate. Sometimes it could be mint, sometimes it could be orange. Got 2 Barista Selection instant coffees. Got the good old Taifu tea. an English breakfast tea, a pack of Paloma Super Soft tissues, 2 alcohol-free antibacterial wipes, a pack of all-weather matches with a striker, and last but not least, 6 water purification tablets. And that is everything. Decent amount of food, but I don't know why I keep thinking that, in the boxes there used to be, more. At least more snacks, or maybe I'm just getting confused with the French RCRs. But anyway, enough babbling. Let me get my tray and we'll get breakfast ready. Okay, here we are with breakfast. And before I get started, I was mentioning that it seems like there's less food in this ration, or this ORP. And I have done one of the other, brown bag British ORPs. This one's, a December 2019 pack. And the one I done about a year ago is a January 2019 pack. And this one weighed 3.4 pounds, if I remember right. Well, the one in January weighed 4.4 pounds. It's like an entire pound heavier. So it's maybe it's just this ration. Because I do have 2 more on hand of a 2019 December pack and January pack. And the December pack weighs about 80 grams more than this one, which, pretty much the same. Well, the January pack weighs 4.3 pounds. That's still like a pound heavier. So I don't know if the newer British rations have just a lot less snacks and sides, because I tried to look online and really couldn't find anything. But I did notice from a few of the other reviews that the December pack has a lot less snacks. And that's some of the things that I enjoy. You might get, maybe a Bridgeford apple turnover or cinnamon bun, but you had your oatmeal blocks. You had that little pouch of Fruit Explosion with the colored cap that told you, well, whatever color the cap was the flavor is going to be. Your little cola bottle gummies, the pack of boiled sweets, or even the chocolate pudding with sauce, or my favorite, the ginger pudding with sauce. Or you might get, maybe some peanut butter or tuna fish. So I don't know if they're scaling back a lot of the snacks or not, but a few things that I want to try that I noticed that's on the MRE Mountain site, they got some of your vegetarian British ORPs, and they're scaled down to about this size. But a lot of the curries on there that are listed do sound really good, and the Indian dishes. So I'll probably order a few of them. The newer ORP prices compared to the older ones, well, the newer ones are cheaper. Well, naturally, you're getting less food. So, like I said, I don't know if it's just a temporary thing or permanent. But anyway, let's get back to this. The hot chocolate mix makes 500 milligrams, or 500 milliliters. I'm only going to use about half of it and mix it with my coffee. And I open that over the sink so powder doesn't go flying everywhere. Yeah, it's about half. Save the other half for some other time. And our coffee. Maybe I can get a Mick from Michael Green Reviews to see what's going on. Maybe he knows something. But, yeah. I never gave a rundown of what I was going to have for breakfast. Actually, we've got our raspberry toasted muesli. We got our fruit biscuits, or biscuits brown with our apricot jam. We're going to have our grapefruit drink, our hot chocolate, or our cocoa mix with some coffee. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing, the snacks being scaled down big time. Just put this in a bowl. Just says use 100 milliliters of water. There we go. And I do like this because it's got pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. But anyway, let me get some water ready for our drinks and our muesli. I'll be right back. Okay, now that everything's ready, check out our alcohol-free antibacterial wipe. Definitely decent size. It's almost like a paper towel. And like the Russian rations, they're kind of springy in one direction and really tough in the other. But definitely on the large side. I guess you can wipe your face off and everything you need to do. It does feel a little soapy since it's alcohol free, but it's an antibacterial wipe. But and it dries fairly quick. Yeah, it does okay. It got a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not distracting, I guess you can say. So, what kind of biscuits do we have? Nope, the biscuit's brown. Which, personally, I think they have a really good flavor. Got a really nice wheat flavor to them. A little bit sweet. Got a really nice toasted flavor to it. Always have enjoyed them. And our apricot jam. Did it open all the way? No, it didn't. Well, yeah, it did. Just a little bit. And while I do like the jams that come with the British rations, I wish they had more of a fruit flavor. It does taste like apricot though. It just seems more of a jelly that you might get out of the US ration. But let's check out a grapefruit drink. And I always do like the Vesti Foods grapefruit drink because grapefruit is my favorite. Really good grapefruit flavor. Got a nice tang to it, not very sweet. But I do think the Orfo drink beats it out just a little bit on a natural flavor. But they are still good though. Give our muesli another quick mix. See plenty of raisins in there, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Seems really nice. It's not very thin. Hydrated really well. And it has a really nice raspberry flavor. Granted, you really don't see any. I mean, there might be little pieces like that. It has a really nice cinnamon flavor, but I will say one thing. It is not very sweet. It's not very sweet at all. And that's fine with me. I usually don't eat a lot of sweet cereals anymore. I'm sure a lot of people will be dumping a pack of sugar in this, but I think it's just fine. Yeah, I'll definitely be finishing that. But let's give our cocoa mix and chocolate drink a quick mix and give it a try. Yeah, I like the hot chocolate in that. Or at least the cocoa mix. It's not very sweet, but it's not bitter either. But adding the coffee, you can taste some of it, but you can probably add both the coffee packs if you want a stronger coffee flavor. But it's really good. But anyway, that's going to do it for breakfast. You know, it's pretty simple, but the muesli, it'll probably sit really heavy with you. Decent meal. Still wish I had a pate or cereal bar, and that's another thing that came with the older RPs. You always had a cereal bar. But anyway, hope you're enjoying it so far. I'll see you at lunch. Okay, here we are for lunch. Going to have our beef burrito style filling with rice, our chili peanuts, sesame bar, our fortified energy drink, which is apple, and a tofu tea. And you know I like my stuff spicy, so we're going to have our sambal spicy red chili sauce. Anyway, get our tea bag out. Tofu tea seems to be pretty common over there in the UK. I enjoy it. Had it many times. And our apple drink. I can smell the apple from here. But anyway, let me get some water for my drinks. Get our main in some hot water, and I'll be right back. Okay, drinks are ready. Main is going in the hot water. Get our peanuts out. They're chili peanuts, or chili flavored. And our sesame bar, which, yeah, it's welded together. You can get one piece broken off. Maybe not. That's what happens when they get a little bit of age or just get some heat on them. I ain't going to try and bite into the whole thing. It's got a lot of syrup and honey. Definitely a lot of sesame seeds. Got really good flavor. But yeah, you bite into you bite into all 3 layers of that, and you're just going to weld your teeth together. And let's check out peanuts. Let's see, some of them got more seasoning on them than others. And they're okay, I guess. It doesn't really have much of a chili flavor. It has a little more of a sweetness than I would care for. They're okay, I guess. They got a little bit of a spice to them. But personally, I think they could use a little more salt. And it's been a good 5 minutes. Tea is definitely ready. I'll let that cool down a little bit, but for now, give our apple drink a try. And that is actually quite good. Got a nice sweetness to it. It's more like a Washington red apple than maybe a tart apple. But it has a really good natural flavor to it. Yeah, I definitely like that. Okay, here's our main, nice and hot. Actually had to let it set it aside and let it cool down a minute. I couldn't even hold the bag. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it looks okay. I think it's about everything. One way to make sure to fold the bag in half and just get every little last bit out of there if you want. There we go. And it actually does smell really good. But yeah, it smells really nice. And you're probably saying the same thing I am right now. You know, you got a beef burrito style filling, and you have no tortillas to make any burritos. And it would have been really nice to have a little packet of cheese with this too. But it is what it is. Give it a try. Kind of amazed how many beans are in there. But it does have a pretty decent chili flavor. Beans still have some texture to them. The rice is a little bit soft, but you can still see the whole kernels. Definitely could use some cheese. And the reason I say that, for me this is okay, but a lot of people are going to be looking for a packet of salt. And I think a packet of cheese spread would have went really well with this. And yeah, I know, the sambal is a little bit salty. This chili, or beef burrito filling, it does have a little bit of a kick to it. Oh, come on. Hang on a sec. This thing can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, because it's like plastic lined on the inside and it just doesn't want to open up really easy. I always wish there was a little more sambal in there. But it is pretty spicy. And I do like the spicy stuff. Yeah, that's a whole lot better now. Adds a little bit of a salt element to it. A little more spiciness. Really good. Yeah, it's really enjoyable. We'll give our tea a try. I've always enjoyed Thai tea. You know, never know, over there in Great Britain, they might think it's just their standard run-of-the-mill basic tea, but I've always enjoyed it. But over here, you know, we have Lipton, and I kind of look at that as our standard basic run-of-the-mill tea. But I always think this is enjoyable. But anyway, that's going to do it for lunch. Everything's pretty good. I wish the peanuts were a little more saltier and had a little more of a chili flavor. But overall, they're okay. Sesame bar, well, we always know how those taste. Easily taste the sesame seeds, has a nice sweetness, honey flavor to it. But you definitely just can't, I mean, I can move the tray with it because it's stuck to it. Can I lift it up? Almost. That's how sticky they are. You just don't want to bite into them. But anyway, that's going to do it for lunch. I'll see you at dinner. Okay, here we are for dinner. Going to have our steak, vegetables, and dumplings. Our chocolate cake. Going to have some of our biscuits brown. Add a little texture to our main. And we got our lemon drink. And check out our lemon drink. Probably just good old white powder. Which it is. A little bit yellow. Don't really smell any lemon. And if anybody want to check them out, here's the ingredients and nutritional info. I think I forgot to show that at lunchtime. I apologize for that. But anyway, get our main in some hot water, get a drink ready. Okay, here's our main, ready to go. Yeah, I had really no snacks to munch on before I got my main out. Let's see what we got in here. It doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like a stew. Definitely some pretty big chunks of steak. There we go. But since they kind of look like the same size, makes me wonder if they're just processed. I would check it out though. Got definitely decent sized chunks of potatoes. Got peas in there, carrots. Oddly enough, it smells like Dinty Moore, which I don't know if they have that over there in the UK, but I like Dinty Moore. Let's see if we can. It broke open. Yeah, it is definitely highly processed. Shoot, it's almost the color of a potato. And the flavor's okay, but the texture, it's like they just made like a beef paste and just mashed it into a cube. Try a little bit of everything else here, but well, actually, I'm sorry. That's the dumplings. Did pick up a lot of the beef flavor. I was wondering about that because, you know, here's chunks of beef. I forgot it had dumplings. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's try this again, see what this is like. Yeah, that tastes a whole lot more like beef. Well, I can't believe I didn't notice that. I totally forgot about dumplings. Let me try this dumpling again. Yeah, I guess since a lot of the beef flavor has permeated, you know, the dumplings, you really couldn't tell. It doesn't taste like a dumpling. They're good though. And even though, yeah, it tastes like Dinty Moore, like a canned beef stew. But I'm gonna grab me some of the biscuits brown, break them up in there. Give it a little bit of texture. Help it out a little bit. And as always, personally, it could use some pepper. And yeah, the biscuits work okay in there. Pretty good. Yeah, we'll give our lemon drink a try. Yeah, it's got a pretty decent lemon flavor. A little bit tart, a little bit sweet. It doesn't taste too artificial. It's pretty good. Let's open up our chocolate cake. Forgot to do that at the beginning. I've had these cakes before. I don't think I've had chocolate, but these are really good. Get it out of the little wrapper here. Break a piece off. I can smell the chocolate. Looks really moist. And these are really good. The cake is kind of dense, almost like the texture of a brownie. Has a nice sweetness to it. Nice chocolate flavor. I've always enjoyed those. Those are really good. I think the other one I had was lemon. But check out our strong mint gum. Got 2 pieces in there. Yeah, when they say that's strong mint, man, it's pretty strong. It's not very sweet. When you first start chewing it, the mint's so strong, it's almost like you're rinsing your mouth out with mouthwash, like Listerine. But it doesn't have a chemical flavor or anything like that. It's pretty good. Flavor lasts a decent, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's pretty good. But anyway, that's going to do it for this review of this British ORP, menu number 3. Overall, I've always enjoyed the food that comes in the British ORPs. Always really good, but I just like to figure out why they cut out so many snacks. They said it's almost a pound lighter than the previous packs. Because now basically you just get a main meal and, maybe 1 or 2 snacks. But hey, they are cheaper though. Like I said, everything's enjoyable. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe. I'll see you next time.